Hi there, beautiful souls watching. Welcome and thank you. I'm Gabrielle, retired medium in Germany, and I like to share some of my otherworldly experiences and insights. So, this one is about we create our reality by thought and emotion. Well, you probably heard that already a lot. Me too. And once my guides showed me a visual how this really is taking place, and that was very interesting. In one of these moments, with closed eyes, I suddenly found myself in a dimly lit space. Didn't know where I was or what I was looking at. There was nothing to see. And then suddenly, poof, a little bright light started to ignite, and it was sparkling, like these sparklers that you can ignite and then they sizzle until they are burnt down. So it looked a bit like that. There was this little white bright light sparkling, and I heard this fizzle noise. And I asked myself and also my guides, what is it, Emma, that I'm looking at? And they said, that is the birth of a thought. And I thought by myself, oh, wow, that looks a bit like these images and pictures you get when people are kind of under surveillance of their neuro activity in the brain, when certain regions start to fire chemically. So that made sense to me, that I saw this little light. And then the light kind of slowly took form and shape. And the shapes and forms and patterns that I could perceive, they looked like very much like sacred geometry patterns. The stuff that Hans Jenny, who was kind of very much into cymatics, the science of making sound visible by vibrating water with muddy stuff in there, or just vibrating sand or salt on a metal plate through which you direct frequencies, and they start with certain frequencies to take form and shapes. So that was that, and then came the emotion, and these shapes started to vibrate, and then they went out kind of into the whole cosmos, and after a very long round, they came back, and they had kind of multiplied. This one little spark of light taking a shape like geometric sacred patterns of sacred geometry, or it even reminded me as well of the images that the Japanese man Emoto photographed when he talked to water, telling it is beautiful and that he loves it, and it makes these wonderful, perfect snowflake patterns. And then he froze it, and by that he could make the patterns visible. And if you had talked badly to a glass of water, like I hate you, you are ugly, you're good for nothing, and things like that, then there were no patterns at all. It was all distorted, just looking like errors going from here and there, like a broken structure. And well, then they showed me that a positive thought always takes these forms and starts with a bright light, and negative thoughts, they are kind of muddied. They have no nice colors and they are not shining brightly, but they do the same process. They ignite somehow, and then they go out and come back with more of the same kind of thoughts and vibrations, because our emotions, like the word emotion already tells you, it's energy in motion, and your feelings are energy, and they make the thought form, the thought pattern vibrate. And of course, the magnetical attraction, when they go out through, let's say, the whole universe, of course, they match with similar vibrations, and they bring similar vibration patterns back to you when you think something. So that was the whole thought and emotion process, how we create our reality. And unfortunately, mostly we do it unconscious by not mastering or just watching and observing our thoughts and stepping in when a thought comes up that we do not want to think. That's the moment of choice, where you can ask yourself, is that really my thought? Do I want to think that? And then just stop it and think differently. Think something else. Send a good thought after you had maybe a stupid or not so bright shining thought. So I wanted to share this visual to give you maybe a better idea what is happening, visible from the other side, just as light or not so bright light, what is happening when you think and feel. And this is a creational process. So we are meant to be co-creators, but we're kind of a work in progress. We are the baby God, still in Pampers, and we have to learn to observe and watch our thoughts and really care for our temple, our house, to not contamine our inner world with negative thoughts of less shining light. So that's what I wanted to share with you today, and I hope it inspires you to have a closer look at your own thought processes and step in with your free will, exercising free will choice, that you really make sure to think what you want to think and not what the mainstream or any other force is trying to suggest or to bring into your field. So, thank you for watching and spending time with me. Blessings, love, and light to you on your soul path. Bye.